Hey guys, and welcome back to Gold Rush. I know what you're thinking, Studio, what the heck, you've got a load more gold, the time has went on, and yeah, I lost like 17 minutes worth of gameplay, so I do apologise. Yeah, kinda annoyed actually. It's a pretty good episode. I talked about stuff, you guys laughed, you probably didn't laugh. Yeah, I really gutted, really annoyed at that. Not only is it a waste of my time, but you guys lose progression, and I had a couple of cleanouts that were like 14 ounces. Well, I had a cleanout that was 14 ounces, a 12 ounce cleanout, I think I had a 7 ounce cleanout as well. Basically I was talking about how it's ridiculous that I've pretty much managed to pay off this entire excavator in the first day that I've owned it. And I says that I decided that as soon as I get to 100 ounces, that's when I'm going to go into town and clean up. But in order to save money, I'm going to just dig through the night. Yeah, loads of decisions were made, and you guys weren't even here for them, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I was talking about how it seems like I just went over a tiny little bit and hit like better pay dirt. Because I was getting like 14 ounces, like that's a ridiculous cleanout. Most of the cleanouts have been, I don't know if it was this episode or the last now, but I was talking about how on average it seems that cleanouts are about 9 ounces. And I moved over a bit and I'm getting like 14 ounce cleanouts. So we're doing well. Another thing I was talking about is I'm going to have a look to see how much Old Arnold actually takes off us. And see if it's probably better off if we, instead of paying off our loan, if we instead just buy the claim off him. Because that way we won't have to worry about how much money we're giving him or anything like that. And I mean the loan's like a grand and a bit a day. It's not like it's breaking the bank for us. And like it says, in a day we can pay it off, so if it's a 20%, I mean, however much Old Arnold's taken off us is going to be more than what the loan's asking for. So it's probably a good idea to see about buying the land off of Old Arnold instead. Yeah, done some messing about with Magnetite. I spoke about comments. Oh, it was a great time. It was a great time. I'm actually really gutted now. Oh well. And what I was talking about is how I was also talking about how I prefer not to mine at night because YouTube likes to make everything so much darker when you upload the videos, which kind of sucks. So whereas I can see everything quite perfectly right now, when YouTube encodes it, it could be too dark for you guys to actually see. But I wanted to see if I could get to that 100 ounce mark within a single day. And then we'll drive and get everything smelted, hopefully before Old Arnold takes his bloody cut. But I mean, I think we're an hour before midnight, and I think it happens at midnight. I don't think it happens at dawn, like at 6 AM or anything, so we might be a bit scuppered on that one. Because if Old Arnold takes his cut of what we've earned. Although saying that, we haven't actually earned much. Most of our money has been our loan. So we might be okay with tonight's cut. But basically I just want enough money to be able to pay the blacksmith to smelt 100 ounces. Without having to sell it direct to him. Alright. So what we at on our bucket? Oh, 98. Nearly wasted some. I found that if I jump in and out, it saves me getting snagged on topography. Or junk, as you might prefer to call it. What are we getting? An 88? Oh, it's not great. So we're at 82 ounces, 82.7. 82.7. So, I mean, anything over 10 ounces is ideal. 82.7. Yeah, we got literally just under 10 ounces. Literally just under. I was gonna say we got literally 10 ounces, but we didn't. That'd be a misuse of the word literally, which I abhor. But yeah, we got just under 10 ounces there. It's not too bad, not too bad. That's about average for what I would expect. And the reason that I think we got just under 10 ounces as opposed to anything bigger is because I've started digging some more topsoil again. And I think that the gold concentration in the topsoil's probably not the best if you if the game follows any sorts of laws of physics. Which I think they probably not I doubt they've got any sort of physics for the gold programmed in, but I do think that they've probably got it richer as the further down you go. So we've got one more clean out before we go back, and it ain't gonna be done before midnight, I'll tell you that much. That's a super gutted that we lost that footage, man. Super gutted. Pretty much an entire episode. Gone to the ether. All because I didn't check to see if OBS was recording. The thing is, I've got a timer and I've got OBS, and they're both on the same hotkey, and sometimes the timer eats the hotkey, so OBS doesn't grab it. OBS is a software I use to record this, in case you didn't know. So yeah, sometimes OBS doesn't record doesn't grab the hotkey to start recording, which is annoying. So I end up not recording, but normally I check to make sure that it's recording as I start the episode. But the last time I didn't. Which is really annoying. And it's normally fine if I'm doing like bulk recording, then as long as the first one works, then the rest of them work. But I swapped games. I was playing Mashinki just before this, and I swapped games to this. And whenever you launch a new game, sometimes it doesn't want to grab the hotkey properly, which is exactly what happened, sadly. Alright. I'm glad we got the wavetable quickly, because however much I enjoy the gold panning minigame, it's so much nicer just to be able to dump it in and just get given your earnings. Alright, so we've got about 15 minutes before the old codger takes his cut. Alright. I think anyway, if he does it directly at midnight. If not, then we're golden. But if he takes it directly at midnight, then we ain't. Be interesting if it just takes it from the gold, if you've got any. You know, it'll be interesting to see. So we're at 92.61 ounces and 6 grand. $92.614 ounces and 6 grand. 69%. Oh, 4 minutes to go. Interested to see how this works. 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Oh. Oh. Oh no, it does. Processed soil 316, earned gold 111 ounces, paid loan on 1 grand. Yeah, it does take it straight out your fucking gold. Wow. Okay, yeah, I need to buy this off him, because that is brutal. That is absolutely brutal. My frickin' god. Yeah, I don't mind paying a grand odd on a loan, but when I lose like 20 odd % of the gold that I've mined, ugh. So I wonder if I would have been better just going... No, I'd have probably still needed to pay him the percentage on whatever I'd earned, even if I did buy it. Or at least in my eyes, you would need to. Like, you would need to settle up. Saying that, it's normally about 4% in it, so let's just dump it all in. Right, you done? Done. I don't know why I do that. I could probably stand on the exact same spot and just turn. Alright, we're at 59 ounces. 59.298. So if we can get to 69 ounces, then I'll be happy. Almost 90%, nice. But I doubt it with it being mostly topsoil. So 59.2 ounces. Well, 59.3 ounces pretty much. Saying that, we've got a fair bit of depth into it. Hey, we got 10 ounces. That's fine, I'm happy with that. Happy with a wee 10 ouncer. The problem is now, since we've done that and spent the... Since we've done that and we've already lost our money for ticking over to the next hour, to the next day, I feel like we should just call it a night and head to bed, but in the same breath, I'm going to have to run all the way to the tent, turn everything off, run all the way to the tent to sleep, and ugh. The reason that I can't be bothered doing it is because my truck's all the way at the starting area, because obviously I drove the excavator here. Yuck. What a nightmare. Alright. But yeah, he shouldn't get another share off me anyway. Or at least if he does, it'll be like cash and it'll negative me, which will be fine. But god, that was a big share that he just got there. So I think it's like 30% or something. That's nuts if it is, like that's actual crazy. Well, I mean it's not crazy because it's kinda like your taxes. It's kinda like I've got my taxes coming up soon and it's like 20% of my earnings. And it's like, oh my god, that's so much. It's like, well, I mean, it's not your money to begin with. That's the best way to look at it, is that it's inevitable that you're going to have to pay tax, and you know that when you start working, so... Like, it's not, technically it's not your money, it's the government's money. So as long as you think of it like that, then it's easier. It's easier to swallow. Because the amount of gold that I just got taken off me there was ridiculous, but like I say, it's easier to swallow if you're like, oh, I mean, technically it belonged to the old guy in the first place. I mean, we could go and, like, assassinate him, and I don't think anyone would miss him, but that's beyond the point. I'm the pale. Right. We're doing alright, we don't have that many expenses either. I mean, we've used like a quarter of a jerry can and that's about it. Well, I mean, the fuel for this thing has probably been a fair sight more than the quarter of a jerry can, but still, we're doing not bad. At least we can tell if we run out of water or anything like that, because the dirt just doesn't get processed. Like the dirt that we're digging up just now just won't get processed. Alright. Oh, that was a horrible unload there. I feel like I lost like half of my bucket. Fingers crossed we can get like a decent payday out of this. 73%. But it's the difference of, if we get two 14%ers, then we're done. But if we get like 8%ers, then we need 3. Well, technically 4. So I'm just crossing my fingers that we get some that there's some decent gold in this section that I'm digging now. I mean, there should be, because the gold, the one that I got the 14%er off of was just beside this, so this one should be pretty decent. The next one might not be though. Alright. There we go. It's ridiculous how close I actually get that bucket to the thing. It's quite impressive. 99%. Ah, close enough. Eh. Yep, should have just done my jumpy thing. Oh my god. Right, come on. 42% magnetite on this. Yeah, it's like, look how close that is to that. Nuts. Okay, so we get 69%. Like I says, if we get 79%, then I'll be happy. If not, then whatever. I pour that in. Oh, we're up to 66% now on that. Oh, 80? 81? Hey, nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. So 2 more cleanouts and we're home free. Except if they're really bad. Like, except if they're 8 ounces. 2 more average cleanouts and we're fine. Right. So I think the next one is going to be, the next purchase is probably the land, and then it'll have to be the prospect and drill. But the thing is, if the next purchase is the land, well, probably the next purchase will be the land and then the loan, possibly. The thing is, do I pay off the loan, get a bigger loan to buy the land, and then I'll have more cash for the prospecting, or do I... No, I think it's the land. I think it's probably the land, just. But we might not have enough money, so I might need to pay off... If with 100 ounces we don't have enough money for the land, if it's like ridiculous sum, then we might need to pay off the loan to take another loan to buy the land. But we'll see. The thing is, the loan's based on the amount of gold that you've accumulated, and we've dug up so much more gold than we had previously that we should be able to get a much bigger loan. Because I think we're pretty much at 150, 160 ounces dug. It's pretty good. Right. Okay. Wonder if I'll buy a bulldozer in this season. I know that was one of the things. I got a lot of comments about that. It's like, can you please just buy the bulldozer already? Wow, it got really dark really quickly. Like, this is... My god. Is the sun literally just going to come out? Is that why it got so bloody dark? All of a sudden. I can barely see a thing. I feel bad for you guys. It's going to be a pitch. Like, I don't really need light to see what I'm doing. I don't need that much light to see what I'm doing. But still, it's like, Jesus. Thing is, by the time I've got my 100 ounces, it's going to be daytime again. Alright, but unfortunately guys, it is that time again. And as always, I've been CJ, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.